So it's still day 3, is it? Yeah, day 3. I've had well, I didn't have breakfast. Today's been hectic. It's just an exceptional day. I've only had a cup of coffee all day today. And anyway, my blood sugar now is 4.9. I'm 4.7. I'm not even sure, because when I did it 20 minutes ago, it was 3.9 and it was kind of warning me. But anyway, I'm about to have Amala with the vegetables from yesterday and a couple of beef. So we'll see what happens. See you later. And actually, I'm dressed because I'm going to the gym. So be interesting to see whether after gym it will change. But yeah, I know that exercise kind of help with blood sugar level. So we'll clarify that after I come back from the gym in about an hour and a half's time or so. Well, 2 hours. I'll do another one. See you later. Hello. So it's day 3. And if I don't record this video right now, it's not going to happen. I've decided the video is not going to be perfect. It doesn't even have to be perfect. It's just the content that matters. I'm just a real person. So I thought, you know what, if I wait till the end of the week, it's going to be too much information. So I will be recording as I go. I have been recording on a daily basis. I've been recording the food. So I'll try to edit and put them together. Not even going to edit. I'll just put them together. But before that, I better start recording so that I don't miss anything. So today is Monday, the 7th of November, and it's day 3 of this personal experiment. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Fumi Ajayobi. I'm the founder of the Exclusive You Nutrition and Lifestyle Improvement Program. I help people improve their nutrition, well-being, and their lifestyle. I help women and men. I mostly help Black people, but I help white people too. I've had a few clients that are white. I've got Asian clients. And so, trust me, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats are the same. Whether in Nigeria, where I come from, in England, where I live, in China, in Asia, in the US, it's the same. So if you want me to help you, I'm ready to help you. So this personal experiment is not because I have diabetes, but just because of my own personal, I'm very inquisitive. I really want to know. I read books. I tell people this, that, this is what research says. And I thought, you know, well, why don't I just do it myself? And also being over 50 and having a father who had diabetes, had disease, stroke, I need to kind of watch things and observe. So I have installed, oh my goodness, I've been to the gym. I can't believe I'm doing this live. Hey, this is me. This is real me. So I had that. And so I thought, you know what, let me do, this is called a continuous glucose monitoring equipment. So if you haven't watched the video where I installed this, go and watch it. And so, yeah, I've been monitoring it to day 3, and I thought, let me just give you an analysis of my research so far. So day 1, I had, struggled to get it done, but I did it anyway. After 10 at night, 10:42 p.m. was when I installed it. So it was 6.2. And my day, I've had oats, I had beans, I had tea, I had puff, I had plantain chips. You name it, I had it. And so, yeah, it was 6.2, which is okay, considering that it's still within range. Between 3.9 and 6 points, or is it 7 points? Oh my goodness, I should have written it down. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen. This means I have to edit this video, which I don't want to do. But anyway, I'll put it on the screen what the normal range is. But below 3.9 is a bit warning sign. So anyway, so it was okay, not bad. By the time I went to bed, this was on Saturday, the 5th of November, which was 3 days ago. If you're watching this video, it's going to be out of sync because I haven't even posted any yet. So yeah, everyone will be doing catch up. So yeah, by the time I went to bed, it was 7.4. This is UK, so it is mmol per liter. That's the measurement in the UK. If you're in the US or another country, you need to convert that to your country. And yeah, so yeah, I went to bed. There's nothing to compare it with, so I went to bed with 7.4. I think that's high. Well, maybe. I woke up on Sunday, the 6th of November, and yeah, 9:54 a.m. because I went to bed late that day, trying to get this sorted and doing the recording and all sorts. Anyway, I woke up with 6.3, meaning it has dropped from 7.4 the night before. And I go to church, and I don't eat before going to church, so it was more of a fasting, intermittent fasting. So around 2:19 p.m. was when I had the another one done, and I checked it. It was 4.9, so that's my fasting level. And I had ogi, which is pap in Nigeria, and with 75 I actually measured it. The ogi was 150 gram ogi without mixing water, and 75 ml milk, evaporated milk. That was generous. Whenever I'm having ogi, honestly, that is I'm like, you know what? I'm enjoying myself. I have it exactly how I want it. So that's a lot of milk. But yeah, it's almost pudding, breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything in one bowl. And with 2 tablespoons of sugar, because it's got to be sweet. But you know what? My ogi is not the normal ogi that most people have. My ogi comprises of 5 grains. And if you've not read my book yet, go and buy my book. It's on Amazon. You'd know the 5 grains that I have. And also the reason being, I keep all the fiber intact, because fiber is really good for you. It helps balance blood sugar levels. It helps curb cravings. It's just brilliant. And the grains are really good ones. So yeah, I don't sieve the fiber off. And that's where the nutrients are. Anyway, you know, beneath the skin is where you get most of the nutrients of fruits and vegetables. So if you take the skin off, you're losing the nutrients, so grains as well. So anyway, and also fiber is free food for you, because pretty much it goes in your body, it comes out. So it's almost free calories. So anyway, so I then had that ogi with, you see the video anyway. If you've watched the previous video to this, you will see that. And the milk and the sugar and the ogi, sorry, yeah, they had all the fiber content intact. And what did I have it with? Moi moi. I had it with moi moi. Moi moi is beans baked. So beans that has been, usually is peeled, blended with onions, tomato, peppers, and then boiled, steamed, really. And then, you know, cooked. But for me, again, similarly to my ogi, I do not peel the skin of the beans. I blend it all together. Again, saving on the fiber. And you find out what the results came out to be. After the ogi, with generous milk, with plenty of moi moi, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Before the ogi was 4.9, and after the ogi, it was 6.2. I mean, that's just not much. 4.9, that's 1.3 difference for that quantity of ogi, milk, sugar, and everything with all the, you know, that was really good. So again, that confirms research that shows that fiber helps balance blood sugar levels. And then for dinner, I had plantain. I had 1 plantain, and I fried it. I love fried plantain. Trust me, I still eat fried plantain. Of course, I wouldn't say eat fried plantain every day. You don't want to bulk calorie with fats and everything. But hey, 1 plantain was what I had with vegetables again. Plenty of vegetables. That vegetable, honestly, is the best so far. I love green vegetables, and this one is called greens in Nigeria, efotete in my Yoruba. And it is so nice and yummy. Honestly, it has iru, which is locust beans, tasty, and dry fish, crayfish, you know. Oh my goodness, honestly, I didn't want it to finish. I've still got leftover. I'll tell you, I'm going to be eating that again at some point. So it was really nutrient dense. And with my plantain, and honestly, I was so surprised. Before the plantain was 4.9, after the plantain it was 5.2. My blood sugar barely moved. Honestly, that vegetable, the richness of it, really helped balance. So, you know, a lot of people be like, oh, I don't eat this anymore. I don't eat my local food. Trust me, I know this, but I'm just doing this research just to confirm for people that aren't like, oh, no, I'm not eating pounded yam again. I'm eating oats. So therefore, who says who? Carbohydrate is carbohydrate, my friend. As long as it's not complex carbohydrates, is complex carbohydrates. As long as it's not simple ones. So as long as you're not eating cake instead. Complex is complex. Anyway, we'll get there at another time because I haven't done my pounded yam yet. So day 3. Oh my goodness, I didn't want this video to be long. It's 8 minutes already. Oh my goodness, I've still got a few things to say. So day 3, which is today, 7th November, I woke up 5.6. Okay, I don't even know what happened overnight because I slept at 5.2. But maybe the food hasn't finished digesting, so there was still a bit more. Okay, that's fine, not bad. That's just before 7 a.m. And then by 10:16 in the morning, because I was so busy today, I thought, you know what, I don't really have coffee. I'm not a coffee person. I have coffee like once in 3 months or something like, or even twice, 3 times a year, something like that. But of course, like I said, this experiment, I want to be doing different types of food. So, hey, good, bad, ugly, nice. Anyway, I had coffee with, again, evaporated milk and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Teaspoon this time around, not tablespoon like I had with Yogi on Saturday. So, yeah. And before the coffee, my blood sugar was 4.9. An hour later, about 11:06, it was 6.1. Oh my God, wow, that's a lot. Anyway, and that's all I had. I did not even have time to go for my lunch break. I did not have time to go for work. And which is very unusual. Every day I go for half an hour walk, but it was crazy busy today. So 2 hours later, I had coffee. Sorry, 2 hours after the coffee, it's gone down to 4.8. So my body actually is really good at with the sugar levels. It's capable of, reducing it, increasing it. So I think because I kind of have a healthy lifestyle, so my body hasn't got problem with sugars. It knows how to do with it. So 5:21 p.m. This was 20 minutes before I was going to go have my dinner because I was hungry. It wasn't my fasting day and I needed to eat, and I was going to the gym, body combat class. Body combat is a very physical intensive class. So I thought, really, I don't really eat before going. I would eat when I come back. I thought, I'm just hungry. I'll eat before I go. But I was fine. So when I was at 5:21 p.m., my blood sugar was 3.9. Of course, because I've not eaten anything all day apart from that coffee. So in fact, it was giving me the alarm that you're getting nearly low. Because I think 3.9 is the lowest you should have, really. It doesn't matter. I do intermittent fasting, so it probably goes lower than that. I'll find out on Wednesday. That's my fasting day, and Friday. So 5:37 p.m., just before dinner, I did it again. It was 4.7. I thought, what happened between, nearly about just under 20 minutes? What happened? I haven't eaten anything. But anyway, 3.9, 4.7. It is what it is. I had my dinner, enjoyed it. Amala, oh my goodness, big bono feli with that same vegetables I told you about. And this amala apparently is amala. A friend brought it from Nigeria for us. It's amala. I don't really like amala. Amala, what do you call it? Amala of plantain, made from plantains. I like the one made from yams, but it was nice. I enjoyed it. It was really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna eat this same vegetable with another amala from yam and see whether it has impact, whether it's different. Because some people will be like, oh, amala yam is not good. Eat amala with plantain. So I'm going to find out and I'll tell you that. So anyway, I had that. After body combat, it was 4.4. I'm like, wow, 4.7? Before dinner, I've had dinner, all that food. It was 4.4. It's really reduced. And that's after an hour of exercise. So I did it like 4 minutes later, it was 3.6. If I gave me a red alert, it's under 3.9. I'm like, okay, what happened? Anyway, 8 p.m. before I started recording this particular video right now, it's 5.9. I guess the food is kind of taking its time to digest. So what happened was what I had in my blood cells, at the time, has been used up by the exercise. So it went low. So when the one I had eaten is now digesting, the body is now absorbing that. So it's now 5.9, which is okay. That's after a full meal. This is like a couple of hours after I've eaten. And that's really good. So my key takeaway. Number 1, puff plantain and chips. Plantain chips on Saturday, 7.4. That's the highest. Oh my goodness. Who is calling me? Oh dear. I'm going to stop this video. I can't take this call now. I'm in the middle of a recording. Oh dear. How do I... Anyway, I'll pick. I need to finish this very quickly. So anyway, yeah. So 7.4, that's the highest. And that's because I had puff of plantain chips, I think, even though I had oats and beans. I think oats in the morning, beans in the afternoon, but the plantain chips are in the puff. So that shows you, again, this is what they say about processed foods. Okay, puff, we did it ourselves. My husband made it. It's at home, but it's still sugar and flour, and that is not good because it's not whole meal. It's not, oh, this person is really calling me. Let me pause this video one sec. My apologies, I've lost my trail of thought. This was a very important business call, which I had to take because we've really started a new, well, this is my husband's business, but it is food. We do professional catering for foods, for, you know, where you have parties, events. So there's African Christmas menu coming up, and so if you want. So anyway, yeah, so I better finish this. I've got the third item to say. So I realized that, you know, the puff really, that's the highest number so far since I started this experiment. So it's showing me that, you know, what this research says about having, you know, all this your takeaway, or all this your processed foods and all this your things, it does impact when the food, when the carbs are not, they're not what's it called? When the carbs are processed carb, they're easy carb, simple sugars, they're not complex, it impacts the body. So obviously that puff and, you know, plant, I don't know whether it's the puff or the plantain chip, but I had the two anyway. So 2, ogi, sugar and moi moi, honestly, it wasn't bad at all. 1.3 difference between before and after. So obviously the carbs and the fiber really helped. Thirdly, the plantain, fried plantain, it didn't even have impact, pretty much from 4.9 to 5.2. And again, that's because I ate lots of vegetables with that. Thirdly, which is day 3, coffee with milk, just coffee and milk with sugar, increased by 1.2. That's high compared to the ogi that I had with ogi, with moi moi, with sugar and milk and everything. And I had only 1.3 difference. So, and you can imagine that just coffee and milk. So for all of you that have all this cappuccino with this and cream and da-da-da, honestly, you will be killing your blood sugar levels. That's why you'll be going high and up and low, deep and high. Also, exercise I found is a game changer. I know that anyway, but again, I just wanted to confirm research. I've been to the exercise, to the body combat before and after, you know, without heavy meal, dropped only 0.3, you know, 4.4 to 4.3. That is really, I mean, now it's 5.9. Even that is still pretty much low. So that's amazing to know. And so what I'm going to be doing next is, I mean, I think because it's 5.9, it's low. I don't like donuts. I don't even really like it, but I just want to do an experiment. So I'm going to have these donuts. I got it from Wild Bean Cafe today when I went to buy petrol. So I'll be eating this. And what I'll do again, maybe tomorrow, it's just puff again. So to compare, to see whether donuts or puff, which one is better. Some of you like, I don't eat my African food. Okay, let's see whether it's the English donuts or the Nigerian puff, which affects blood sugar. I think this is going to affect blood sugar because this one has jam inside and then it's got sugar sprinkled. But hey, who knows? Maybe it isn't, because we'll find out. So anyway, this is my day 3 video. I'm sorry it's long, it's 17 minutes and I'm not going to edit it. It is what it is. You want to find out my journey? This is why I'm doing this. So any questions, drop it in the comments. Till tomorrow. Bye-bye.